My name's Charlotte Keuchel. I'm a nutrition consultant and clinical herbalist with Eat in Peace Wellness Consulting, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade coconut cream just like you would with whipped cream, but this is for all those people out there who choose to live an extraordinary life without dairy, because that's how I roll. And this took a little bit of perfecting, so just follow the instructions and you'll always have perfect coconut whipped cream every single time, and you can wow your guests that life without dairy is wonderful. Okay, so what you're going to start with are 2 cans of refrigerated. I have to emphasize that. If your coconut cream is not refrigerated, it's not going to set up properly. So refrigerate it overnight, and when you refrigerate it, you want to refrigerate it like this, right side up. But when you go to open it, you want to flip it because fat floats. So this makes it a lot easier to pour off the liquid and scoop out the cream. Just a few tricks of the trade, because I've been doing this sort of stuff for quite some time. So now we have our 2 cans of coconut cream here. We're going to pour off that liquid. Glump. Nice little sound there. And we're going to scoop out the cream here. And you can see this is really white and thick. So this is not like coconut milk, right? So don't get creative and make any sort of substitutions. All right, so there's that one. And you could just do half of this if you wanted to, but this stuff doesn't last very long. I mean, people go through it quick because it tastes so good. So I've just learned over the years to go ahead and do the 2. All right, so that is about as clean of a scoop as we're going to get. Okay, and then you want to add a little bit of flair to this with some maple syrup, cinnamon, and vanilla. Now, many people are going to ask, can't I just use vanilla extract? You can, but this is Vanilla Max from Bulletproof, and we're going to put a half a teaspoon here. And I love his products because he actually tests them for mold, which I think is very revolutionary, and he's giving good attention to something with that. But bottom line is, if you use vanilla extract, it's going to add more liquid, and you really want to keep this thick and firm. So a half a teaspoon of the vanilla beans here. And then we're going to go with a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, because cinnamon just adds that little something special. And a lot of people don't understand that cinnamon, when you put it in water, actually thickens up because it has what's called a mucilaginous property, meaning that it swells when you put it with liquids. So it also gives a thicker consistency to your final product, along with the great flavor and good health benefits. So this is a cool little maple syrup dispenser. I think I purchased through the Orvis catalog because I got sick of maple syrup being dribbled everywhere. And here we're just going to add a tablespoon of maple syrup just for a little bit of sweet flair. You don't need a lot. And then you're just going to mix the hell out of it. And you're going to crank it up to high. Looking good. Okay, I think that'll do it. Nice. See that? Thick, just like you would have with homemade, real whipped cream, except this is coconut. So you can save those for a little lick later. In the meantime, what I want to show you next is that, well, it's just a little trick with strawberries. So what I did, prep this for you guys, I cut up a bunch of organic strawberries, okay? Now, when I was growing up, my mom's from the South, and we put sugar on our fruit, right? And my dad ran a sugar company. That's what I grew up with. But now I've wised up over the years, and I use xylitol. So this is just a brand that I found on Amazon that's made in the USA, which I think is really important with xylitol. We want to make sure that it comes from birch trees, because our ancestors used to chew on birch to brush their teeth. And now we extract this sugar alcohol from the wood, and we have something that really comes close to resembling sugar, but is actually great for our teeth. So just a little sprinkle there, and then we're gonna shake it. Have a little fun in your kitchen, shaking it up. Now, in an ideal world, you would let this sit for a few minutes. So if I'm gonna serve this for dessert, I would do this when I'm preparing my meal, and then it has a chance to marinate. But for you guys, we're just doing this quick and easy. And so you get a cute little small bowl, you scoop some strawberries in there, and then you put a dollop, that's more than a dollop, of whipped cream on top. And it is tasty. Eat in peace.